Chief Keef, I don't like.
Why is it so hard
versus
to
Bobby
say that?
Shmurda.
Oh, there you go.
Now what?
Is that on your list?
Chief Keef Finado was harder than Bobby Shmurda.
All right, I'm done.
Like real talk.
I'm done.
Yo.
I'm done.
Finado. Anyway,
I'm done.
Oh, man.
I'm done.
Okay, all right. So, yesterday was also Chief Keef's birthday. He's only 22, which is pretty amazing. So even rappers like TK say that Keef was a huge inspiration to him. We've talked about this a lot. You think he inspired a generation of rappers, and he doesn't get enough credit.
Yeah, the new gen is crazy. To me, Chief, this is gonna sound so blasphemous. So this is where you zoom in on Joe's like crazy facial
Why?
expression.
I feel like you said whatever you're about
Chief
to say
Keef
before.
he's a living legend
That's
because
true.
of his inspiration for this whole new wave of rap. I mean, if I'm gonna rank the people who has inspired, like all of these people that you may or may not like, we got Gucci, we got Chief Keef and Lil B. That's like a triangle right there. They have inspired
I'm putting Soulja Boy in there too.
Oh, yeah, we got to put Soulja Boy in there. Yep, make it a square. They have influenced a whole wave of rappers. I didn't see that happening when I first heard them. But of course, people who love their music, maybe, because it's one thing liking somebody's music, and when you're deciding to make music, you're just going to make that type of music. The wave of kids to come, they all just make their own version of what they kind of got from those people's music. And I got to say, that's influence. I dare y'all to name another rapper outside of like Drake or Ye with their influence on a sound that has influenced a whole bunch of rappers recently to sound like them.
I can't because all the rappers sound like each other. I don't know.
But you agree with him on Keef's,
100%.
on how influential he is.
100%. That's not to be questioned.
You know how, I think it's because you were calling Finally Rich a classic. That's where the debate started. This was early on in the show.
I only laugh because Chief Keef is like Rakim to him. That's the only reason I laugh, but you can't deny what he's accomplished and what he's done.
The reason why I say Finally Rich is a classic is that all of these projects, they don't even, how most of these guys are dropping mixtapes, and even Yachty Yachty dropped a tape or an album, and it was cool. Finally Rich was all hits. The same way how people are feeling about Lil Uzi Vert's like Love Is Rage 2 that didn't come out yet, people felt that about Chief Keef Finally Rich. Every song was a banger. He had a whole buzz, whole movement leading up to that point. And when it came to album time, it wasn't some watered down nonsense. It really inspired everyone else. So,
okay, so no one is disputing his influence. What about moving forward?
I don't know. Moving forward, this is the funny thing because everyone has criticized Chief Keef. When he came into the game, he was 16. He's now 22. He made a lot of dumb decisions.
Chief Keef didn't show up to his own video shoot.
Declined interviews.
Chief Keef,
missed shows.
yeah, I mean, again, you're right. He was a child, but unfortunately, when you rub the music industry the wrong way, and when I say the music industry, I mean the labels, we're dumping a lot of money into you and you just behaving like a child, that means we're gonna stop dumping the money into you, and that's exactly what happened with Chief Keef.
And more than even just the labels, shoot, he pissed off the people at the BET Awards. They banned him. Like, he got banned from so many things because at that point, he felt like he didn't need anyone.
You could piss everybody off. You can't piss the label off. It's a fight that the artist has never won. We've never won that fight.
Yeah, and also the good thing is that now that Jimmy and like Larry Jackson, they're at Apple Music, they're trying to do a documentary on him. I think he's probably seen the error of his ways. I don't know if he would change his path though.
Jimmy is a genius. There 100% should be a documentary on Chief Keef. We all would watch it.
Yeah, he said he could have been the first artist to have a deal with Apple, that Larry Jackson had reached out to him, but he turned it down at the time.
Easily.
Well, that was interesting. Imagine, he said that he didn't even understand what that was. He said they offered him a deal like 3 years before Drake got any type of deal with them, The Weeknd and Chance. They offered him a deal because that was their guy at Interscope, and just being ignorant, he said,
Chief Keef, come fuck with real niggas up here, man. Not even if you promoting something. We just like you and want to talk to you.
Okay.
And he's more talkative now. I saw he did the sit down
The
therapist thing.
therapist. But look, he said something really interesting because you
I did that too. That therapist guy is real dope.
He is.
He's good.
He helped you?
Yeah, he did.
Are you a changed man?
Yeah, I am. You
And
see
then
I'm
you changed
professional at
back?
work, right? We ain't got no more 27-minute episodes, right?
Was it?
Y'all think that's Ian's work.
Yo,
Wait. Was it different from? You've been to therapy multiple times. Was that different from other therapy things?
Well, it's different because the space you're in is going to always be different. My past therapists were amazing, but they can't. My past therapists can't help me with current issues. I sat in front of him with some current things, and he was able to give me some current information, and it was really helpful for me. I love therapy. I'm open to therapy, and he's really good at it. It's important to find a therapist that suits you. These niggas you see on TV, they're well accomplished with plenty of accolades. He's great.
yeah, we had a good talk after that. You seemed like you were in a better space. But
Thank you, man, that's
so
good.
while Chief Keef was on that show, Therapist, he said something interesting. He said that he has really fallen in love with paintball, which I think is really cute. He was like, I was doing it every day. I took it so serious. I don't think I'll ever have to have a gun again. I think that's
Chief
kind of
Keef.
amazing. He found a hobby to replace the things that were getting him in trouble. So,
That nigga, he gonna find a way to shoot somebody.
okay, but I'm trying to say he's making progress.
Hey, Chief Keef, and of course, many of Chicago's inner city youth, you can imagine, they're suffering from some PTSD. People dying all around them. Chief Keef lives in the Hollywood Hills now, right? Very
he
long.
does?
Yeah, he's lived there for the last couple of years. Very long way from
that.
Chicago. Doesn't really have to worry necessarily about
Death.
being killed or people shooting at him as much, right? Or I would think at all. So of course, hopefully his mind would evolve to say, I don't need these things around me, which has brought so much pain and just strife to my life. So
All of that's great. Chief Keef, you want zero paintball smoke. Zero, my nigga.
Yo, Joe's one of those dudes
No.
who never want to play in paintball. You know, there's the rule is like 5 feet or
Chief
something.
Keef,
He'll get
I
right
will
in your
shoot
face
the
with
shit
fire.
out of Chief in paintball.
you're lying. Yo, Chief Keef has like a paintball team. I watch a YouTube video of them doing it. This nigga calling plays like
Chief-
fucking plays. Like you go ahead, shoot him.
See, I believe that.
Yo, Keith, you want to play
Seriously?
us
Chief
against
Keef,
your squad?
Whenever you I didn't pick y'all. I don't know if y'all my squad.
Wait, whoa.
I don't know if y'all the shooters.
right?
I don't know if y'all
Team.
the shooters I'm looking for. But
right.
Chief Keef, whenever you want paintball smoke, my nigga, you follow me, I follow you. Send that DM to a real nigga.
You follow me, I follow you.
I'm gonna use Joe as a human shield, man.
I shoot the shit out of Chief Keef in paintball.
Yeah, so
I'm
we
not betting against the Chicago nigga shooting, man.
I know. And you're whatever.
It's paintball though. It's the only time we could ever talk shit to Chief Keef about shooting. Have fun with it.